Testing on. Hello, testing.
Welcome to Mic Check with Mike Shaw.
You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance.
A show about news, politics, and other stuff.
Watch me for the changes and try to keep up, okay?
And now, here's your host.
I make this look good.
Mike Shaw.
Let's kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
So I don't really get cranky till it hits about 110.
That's what sets it off for you?
Yeah, about 110 I start getting cranky.
That's the only thing?
I've been awfully cranky lately. Hey, Ray, it's a Weather Wednesday.
Weather-themed Wednesday?
Weather Wednesday. We tried Whiskey Wednesday. That didn't work. Whatever Wednesday's still kind of in there. We've got our theme Wednesday now. So you've got songs about sunshine, heat, weather.
Yeah, just the heat in general. I don't know.
Right.
Hot stuff.
And then, of course, News for Tucson Today. Meteorologist Jeff Beamish is with us. And
back in the saddle.
Frivolity often follows. Ray, we have another breaking news item. When news breaks, we fix it.
All right, so 115, your daytime high this afternoon in Tucson. That is the third straight day at or above 115. Why is that significant, gentlemen?
Yeah, how often does that happen?
It's never happened in weather record-keeping history in Tucson, where we've had 3 straight days of 115 or above.
Isn't it?
That is the theme song of my life the last few days.
One more. This isn't breaking, but you wrote a brilliant article about why yesterday really was the hottest day ever in Tucson.
I saw that. Wow.
Yes.
And the logic is airtight.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have yet to read the Facebook comments because I posted it and then I ran out of the building so I could prep for this show.
Uh-oh.
People are skeptics.
That's why we have commercial breaks, and I'll read them. So here's my logic. So 116 was your daytime high yesterday. That's the second hottest daytime high ever recorded here in Tucson.
Right.
Okay?
Only twice, right?
Only 2 days have been at or above that mark.
Right.
In addition to yesterday, okay? Right. So 116 was the high. The overnight low, the morning low yesterday was 87 degrees. That is the all-time warmest low temperature for the month of June here in Tucson. So you take 116, you add 87 to it, you divide that by 2, and you get an average temperature for yesterday of 101.5 degrees.
Isn't that ridiculous?
And that has never been recorded in Tucson weather record-keeping history.
We've never had a daytime average of the whole day above 100. Yesterday is the only day we've done that.
Wow. And many people, many longtime Tucsonans are maybe thinking, well, what about June 26, 1990? That was when we hit 117, the all-time record high.
Right.
The morning low on that day was 80 degrees, and that boils down to an average temperature on June 26, 1990
196
of 90. He's doing the math. Oh, wait. Got it?
No, wait. 90 and then the 16.
We could be here
98.
98.5 degrees, 3 degrees cooler than the average daily temperature yesterday in Tucson. Thus, and I'm going to stick with it,
You're right.
We all survived the hottest day ever recorded in Tucson yesterday. Put it down June 20th, 2017.
Now, in your News for Tucson Today contract as a meteorologist, can you sell T-shirts?
You know what? We say that we have this proverbial gift shop.
Yeah.
I think in the proverbial gift shop...
I mean, can you personally sell T-shirts?
I should.
And make a profit?
I should.
I survived the hottest day in Tucson.
If my boss is listening right now, and chances are she's not...
2017. She's probably busy.
I should probably get the printer press out quick.
You should
there you go. I'm sure we have a client we can look you up.
I'm sure we probably have them, too.
I think.
I'm sure you... Yeah.
Right. Maybe you could do it in trade or a percentage. Just give them a percentage.
Something along those
work out the
lines.
deal. But we did. We survived the hottest day ever in Tucson yesterday.
And you're with me on this, right? You're with me on this too?
I'm with you. I think the logic's sound. I don't know.
Here's my big question. We've been keeping records since what? 1865.
1894.
Since Mastodons
roamed the earth.
And the fact that Ray had to pick up that line and not you truly means that you are off.
I was letting it go. I was like, that's old. Maybe something new.
Oh.
But
wow.
I know. Maybe I should keep it in.
You should keep it in.
I'll keep it in.
It's your calling card.
So when Mastodons roamed the earth, we were actually in an ice age. But in 1894, we were not. It was still rather hot in the Tucson area. there was not a lot of air conditioning. How in the world is Tucson even still here? Why? How is not everyone dead in the late 1800s from the heat?
They had ways of cooling down.
Yeah.
They did?
They had to have. I have no idea what those means were because I was born in 1984, so I have absolutely no idea.
I've heard of stories. You know, partially the Arizona room is because of that in the 50s and earlier.
You have an Arizona room.
Well, no, they go out and they sleep in the Arizona room because it was so hot. No, at night.
During the day.
And there's
sleep during the day and do your stuff at night.
Even stories of people that would take their blankets, soak them in water, bring them up to the roof, sleep on the roof at night.
That's a great idea.
Because it was
only
so
for them
hot.
to dry out within about 15 minutes.
If we have an old timer or historian listening, 790-2040.
That's what the stories I heard when I was a kid.
Fill us in. I think that's probably true. And even the old trick, which is, you know, just open up all your windows at night and then close them all during the day.
Yeah.
And that helps to a degree.
So I delved into the Facebook comments on this. This is on our News 4 Tucson Facebook page.
On your hypothesis.
It's not a hypothesis.
It's fact.
It's rock solid
it's fact.
theory. It's not even a theory.
It's
fact.
fact.
I agree.
Numbers don't lie.
So,
math doesn't care.
On the article on KVOA.com, it says, was Tuesday the hottest day ever recorded in Tucson? Mind you, there is a link on Facebook that you can click on.
People don't read.
Wendy chimes in. You tell us. It's right there for you.
Wendy, if you're listening.
Come on, Wendy. Get with the program.
No, so that's a weak troll attempt.
Yeah. I mean, you can do better, Wendy, but we still love you.
We love you. Thanks for listening and watching.
Yes. And we just did tell you here, and I wrote it and set it on air.
Other comments? Is Wendy it so far?
Nothing relevant.
Nothing relevant. Oh, God.
It's already developed, gone into the
fake news.
Yeah, here we go.
Terrible argument about politics.
Right.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we've already established 3 days, 115 or better. So 115, 116, 115 never happened before in Tucson's history. Days of 110 in a row.
Yes.
How are we doing on that?
So today would make 3 in a row because Sunday we were 108.
Okay.
So.
Dodged a bullet there.
Woo! Yeah, so 3 straight days, 110 plus. We did that last year, June 4th, 5th, and 6th. Mm-hmm. That is tied for the 5th longest streak.
So I noticed Friday's supposed to be 108?
108.
So we'll break the streak if that comes true?
The streak would be snapped, in theory, by Friday, only for us to go back above 110 for Saturday and Sunday.
Yay!
So we're looking at a 5-day streak.
This would be a 4-day streak.
4-day streak. Mm-hmm. But if we manage 110 Friday and then add the 2 more, it'll be a 7.
And that would be the all-time record for the longest 110 plus streak.
So
this is remarkable.
This is an historic.
And we're not even scratching the surface
of the sun.
Of that. Well, no, we're close to that. We're not even scratching the surface of everything else weather-wise that's going on here. We have over 20 wildfires burning in the state right now, including one that absolutely blew up once again in Sonoyta last night.
Is that one of our songs, Wildfire?
No.
Okay.
That is not one of the songs. Okay.
Good.
Probably a good choice to not go with that. So we have that going on, the blowing dust throughout the onset of the monsoon.
Yeah. Some people lost houses, though. I shouldn't joke too much.
No, it's a serious situation.
Very serious
but
situation.
But it rained on the fire this afternoon.
It did. We have a crew down there right now. Aliyah Shahid was reporting at noon, and they were snapping pictures that there was some rain. Unfortunately, prior to the rain, there was 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Right. And last night, the reason that this fire blew up so big, number one, dry lightning strikes. Lightning is likely the cause of this blaze that erupted.
Right.
Number two, there was a complex of storms over the Huachucas around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night that sent out a huge gust of wind around 50 miles an hour.
Fanning the flames.
Yeah, definitely.
You could say
fanning
that.
The
Feeding the flames.
Fanning the flames. What do you need to have fire? You need fuel, you need an ignition source, and you need oxygen.
And sadly, it's a James Taylor kind of 24 hours on his Sonoyta. They've seen fire and they've seen rain.
Right.
Well, and
sunny days that they thought would never end.
Yeah.
Gosh. We've said that there's still people evacuated. About 120 so people evacuated.
At last check, that's still true.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, we are late for the break. So we're going to take it, and then we'll pick it up there. We'll start with wildfires, and then we'll move into. Eventually, we'll get to monsoon 2017 forecast.
Lest we forget, we are officially in monsoon.
Right, we are, and Speaking of walking on the sun, I think that's how I got to work today.
Me too.
The world a token to